Hello again. Today is the last day of the festival of this wonderful company, Fresh Fest. And I'm so thankful for everyone watching this and supporting our wonderful young people throughout this entire event. And if you miss some shows, just know you can always go back later on and see it. So today is the closing day of our wonderful festival. And again, my name is Belicia Charnel Hines. I am assistant chair of the theater and dance department. I am artistic director of the Black Theater and Dance Collective. And I am one of the faculty advisors of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful company, Fresh Group, and just so happy to be here. And so I just want to introduce these wonderful, our wonderful advising producer and producers and wonderful production stage manager. So first, I will pass it off to our wonderful advising producer, James Fortune.
Hi, everybody. I am James Fortune, and I am the advising producer for Company Fresh, as well as the academic advisor for our department and the learning community coordinator. And my favorite part of Company Fresh has been the challenge of it and it being so new. I am so proud of our peer mentors and producers and just the way that they embrace this new producer role and how they grew into it and helped evolve it into um, in defining what the producers actually do. And it has just been amazing watching them thrive in their wonderful work as producers as the year went on. And I would next like to introduce our producers, starting with Olivia.
Thank you, James. I am Olivia, and I'm a third-year dance BFA student here at Wayne. I am also a peer mentor and a producer with that for Company Fresh. So probably one of my favorite things about this year, like James, has been the challenge and the personal growth I've had to overcome to like be not a dancer, but be organized and be a producer. That is not my strong suit. Lisa's like laughing at me, but I definitely am working on it. And this year has been the perfect opportunity to do that. So it has just stretched me in so many ways. And there's been so many times where as a group of producers, we come to a problem or something we need to figure out, and we're like staring at it and it seems impossible, but together we get it done. And that's been like really rewarding all year, over and over again, you know, inside and outside of Company Fresh. So that's definitely been my favorite thing in a nutshell. I'm going to pass it over. Oh, and I forgot to say, I'm also in the artistic directing realm of producing this. And I'm going to pass it off to my other half, Morgan Listenby, my other artistic director.
Thanks, Olivia. Hi, everyone. My name is Morgan Listenby, third year BFA theater major, and I'm also producer, part of Company Fresh in the artistic directing realm. And I'm also a director and a peer mentor for the learning community here. And, ah, oh, should have prepared this. Um, One of my, I think, my best favorite moments of Company Fresh would be just being able to connect with everyone. I think, especially it being virtual and just, theater, dance, design, any form of art, we rely heavily on, being, in the physical closeness space of people and, working one on one in that space with people. So it's interesting and different and very challenging in a way to do it virtually. So being able to find that and to navigate that, and I'm well, yeah, that, and also being able to balance, being artistic director and producer, peer mentor with being director has also been a challenge, but also rewarding, so rewarding. And I wouldn't have done it without, everyone on the screen right now and my entire cast and creative team, because art is collaborative. It's not just one person doing everything. It takes a village, it takes a family. So I wouldn't be here without you all and my cast and creative team. So yeah, that's my favorite and best moment of Company Fresh. So yeah. So I will pass it along to Lisa.
Thanks, Morgan. I'm Lisa McCabe. I am a third year BS dance major and a peer mentor and producer for Company Fresh. I'm in the managing director role, which was something we kind of like pioneered with this group of producers and figuring out what that means, and we did a lot of just like organizational things of sending emails and getting the programmatic info ready for you guys and making sure that all the groups were connected with the resources that they needed. And Kate Spaven was my partner in crime, and we really had a lot of fun doing it together. But also just because I'm a dance major, I think one of my favorite parts of being in Company Fresh was just kind of being able to observe as like, I'm there if I need you, but see what all the dance majors did and the projects that they made, and they really took off, and they took what the professors gave them and made some really incredible pieces. And it was just so incredible to watch their growth and know that I was there if they needed me, but that really they just needed a little bit of extra support in a couple areas, and they really were able to do a lot of it on their own. And it was just really refreshing to see that and their growth in both leadership and their growth in their relationships with each other and in the products that they made. So that's probably my favorite memory. Yeah, and I'm just going to pass it off to Kate.
Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I'm Kate, and I'm a senior design tech student, and I'm a producer, and I'm a managing director for the show. And it's been such an incredible experience. Looking back, I think throughout the fall semester, we were doing a lot of paperwork and figuring out scheduling and whatnot. But then the most incredible moment was to see those first few videos coming in of rough drafts and thinking like, oh my gosh, we actually are making a show. But then to see just how much work has been put in, and not only seeing those rough drafts, but then seeing those rough drafts turn into final drafts and now, culminating into this incredible show has been such a wonderful experience. So just watching that progress has been really exciting. And I'll go ahead and pass it off to Liam.
Hi there, my name's Liam Patrick Lynch. I am a fourth year senior theater BA student with a minor in theater management. As a producer, my role was marketing the show Company Fresh, and my favorite memory and the thing I'm most proud of is just all this started out, as Felicia said, as just an idea, and then it grew, and all these people that are in this department with all their passion, their hard work. I think if you look at any other school, you'll never see as passionate or hardworking students as we do at Wayne State. And that's truly what I love about this Company Fresh. Is it started out as an idea and it grew to this festival, and I just could not be more proud of our students, staff, and my co-producers. And then with that said, I'm going to pass it down to the person who really we couldn't do anything as producers, as staff, or anything without. I want to pass it to Morgan Montgomery.
Thank you, Liam. My name is Morgan Montgomery. I'm a first year MFA stage manager, and the dog behind me is Cooper, in case you're wondering. This process was really incredible for me because I kind of got to take a step back in a way, because I wasn't in the rehearsals. I was communicating with the stage managers that I was mentoring. And so a lot of them were first years or were actors that were interested in stage managing. And so it was really, really incredible to watch their growth and not only be able to teach them a little bit about stage management, but also give them advice throughout the process. We met every 2 weeks, and I kind of checked in on where their process was. So I was just making sure things were, happening on time, but also just helping them work through things and only stepping in when they needed me to. And I was really I was really impressed by not only how much they grew, but the things they took on. It's not it's not easy to try to manage your peers. And so when people aren't showing up, or if you're having problems with getting music copyrights and things like that, that are like pretty serious deals, it's kind of hard sometimes to be the one that has to deliver that news. And so I was really proud of them, because I think they really stepped into the role, and I got to kind of watch that. Um, and then on top of that, I sat in our production meetings. Oh, one of my favorite moments for sure was running my first production meeting for this group, because um I don't know, it was kind of intimidating. 12 different ensembles, and you've got Felicia in there, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna run this now. I have some things we need to talk about. But everyone in the group is just so giving, and so showing up and meeting deadlines. It was really incredible. Yeah.
That is so wonderful. Thank you all for expressing all of these challenges and all the great things that you discovered. I'm sure there's even more, but we don't have time to say all of those. But again, thank you so much for expressing all that. Now we want to take the time for our wonderful James Fortune to do a special presentation. So I'm going to pass it on to you, James.
Thank you so much, Felicia. I would like to take some time to honor our graduating senior peer mentors today. Those would be Liam Lynch and Kate Spademan. And for that, I would just like to say a little bit about them and the great work that they have done, and let them know about a little gift that they will receive shortly. So I would like to begin by first speaking about Liam Patrick Lynch. And Liam has served as a peer mentor for the past year, though it certainly seems like he has been with us for forever. And I mean that in the most positive way possible. With Liam, I was most initially struck by his kindness and compassion, and all the love that he has in his heart for people. He's an individual that's been through some very difficult challenges in his life, and that made him such a relatable peer mentor for our students, because he was someone that felt true empathy in his heart for the difficulties that our students go through. And especially in the last year with COVID, our students have really needed someone that understands struggle and loss like Liam does. Liam has done tremendous work for us. He has done far above and beyond what we expect from the part-time mentor position, but Liam has always asked for more. And that just goes to show how much his service to our community means to him. And Liam has always been great at reminding us that the work that we do for any one individual student is important, regardless of whether our work reaches one student or reaches everybody in the community. And he did this through a story called the Starfish Story, where a person throwing starfish into the ocean, and someone says, "There's so many out here. Why are you doing this? You can't possibly get to all of the starfish." And the person said, "But it matters to this one." And so, Liam, I do think it is appropriate that your parting gift would have to do with the starfish story and your lesson of it, in thinking about the work we do, knowing that all of the hard work and sacrifice that we put in, if it helps one student, it mattered to them. I think you should take away something from this year related to the starfish story. And so for that, I have gotten you a keychain with a starfish, and it is engraved on it, "It matters to this one." And I would like to give this to you in a safe and social distance way in person. Sometime soon. You will also be receiving a personal note from Lisa, Olivia, and Morgan. And Liam, you are just a wonderful role model, and I look up to you so much. I have learned so much from you, and we are going to miss you so much. And I just want to say thank you for your incredible work and for everything, every part of yourself that you gave into serving our great students.
Thank you, James. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Liam. And you just have such a bright future ahead. You are hilarious. I know that you are going to make a mark in the world of acting and comedy, and beyond that as well. You just have so much talent and so much ability, and it's just I just cannot wait to see where life takes you, and you're just going to make such a difference in this world.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. It's been an honor working with all of you.
Thank you, Liam. And then I would also like to acknowledge our other senior peer mentor, Kate Spademan, who has served our learning community for the last 2 years and also was the orientation leader for theater and dance. And Kate has just contributed an immeasurable amount to our department. When I hired Kate 2 years ago, I said, Kate, you were the most important hire in learning community history. And the reason I believe that is because I knew we would come into a year in 2020, 2021, where we would only have one returning mentor. And I knew that we just needed to have an incredibly strong leader in order to be able to help train 4 brand new mentors. I did not know that importance was going to be further exacerbated by the pandemic and the challenges that would come with having one returning peer mentor to help train 4 in a pandemic where we have not met as a group in person, not even one time. Kate, you were every bit the most important hire in learning community history. We cannot thank you enough for everything that you have done. We would have been lost without you this year. Your great leadership, your service, your sacrifice, your wisdom, and your experience, and everything that you contributed to help all of your fellow mentors through situations this year that they would not have known how to handle without your input and how to do so. Kate, you've saved learning community. You helped us earn funding for 3 years. You submitted a proposal for the National Learning Communities Conference basically by yourself. There has just been no end to your contributions to learning community. I wish you had the opportunity this year to use your wonderful people skills with our students in person this year, because you are so gifted in the way that you know how to listen to people and understand them, empathize with them, have compassion for our students, and individual person to person mentoring is something that is a major strength for you. And I just can see you having so many opportunities in your life to work with individuals and with your talents be able to make such a difference in their life. Kate, you have such a bright future as a scenic designer. I am so excited for your next year. Your next year's at the University of Illinois as a scenic designer. I know they are going to be so impressed by you, because you are such a unique and special individual, and they are incredibly lucky to have you. And all of us here on this call are just all better people because we have experienced your presence. So, Kate, I want to thank you so much for that. And as your parting gift, I was so touched by what you said in our one of our recent meetings about our group being a family. And you said, we've created such a beautiful family. You all hold such an incredible place in my heart, and there will always be a family here for our students. So I have gotten you an engraved picture frame, and it says on the top, a beautiful family in my heart, and on the bottom it says, a beautiful family forever. And again, I would like to be able to present that to you safely in person, along with personalized notes from Lisa, Olivia, and Morgan. And I hope somehow, some way, through either our own creativity, or if in getting vaccinated will safely allow us to do, I would like us to somehow have a picture of our group in that frame so that you can remember the beautiful family that we have. And this group, and I say this to everybody, this group will always be a family for forever. So Kate, thank you so much for everything that you have done for our students and for our community.
Thank you, James. I never expected this learning community to be such a huge part of my life, but it absolutely is. And you're right, this is such a wonderful family, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. And it's sad to say goodbye, but I think that next year's learning community, next year's peer mentors are going to be incredible. It's going to be so fun to watch from the sidelines how a learning community evolves. So thank you, James.
You're so welcome, Kate. Thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And then I will pass things off to Belicia to conclude our program today.
Thank you so much, James. That was so wonderful. As you see, everybody, that we have wonderful, outstanding, creative, just will blow your mind students that we have here. And we're so grateful as a faculty member, as staff members, with all of us all together. It's not just about teaching and the teaching and students and this separation, and just teaching, and that's it. This is a family, and we care about them holistically and in their entire process as a person, and where they plan to go. Is not just a This is not just a job. This is a love, this is a passion that we all have, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this group, to be a part of this process, and just to see these young people grow and blossom to be such wonderful people. And so we're grateful to you for watching this and for taking this in and for supporting us. Thank you again to our playwrights who took the time out, who volunteered their time, because they're not associated with Wayne State anymore. They're alum or friends of the university, volunteering their time to be playwrights for the different ensembles. Thank you to the directors who use their creativity to work with our wonderful first year students. Thank you, first years, for just taking on this challenge as a first year, because you didn't know what was going on and you just took it and went on, and being able to be involved. And we're just so glad and fortunate that everyone was able to be involved and participate and be a part of this wonderful experience. Thank you, dance faculty, theater faculty. Thank you, Chair Mary Anderson, for allowing this to happen, for being supportive of us, for helping provide the resources that we needed to be able to put this on. Thank you, dancers, actors. Everyone within this department has helped so much to be able to make this what it is. Thank you, stage managers. Thank you, grad actors, the theater management. Thank you for teaching our students the things that they need to know within the world of theater management. Thank you again, peer mentors, producers, advising producer, production stage manager. Thank you all for making this such a wonderful inaugural experience. This is our first year getting this underway. Of course, next year it will be totally different, because hopefully we will be face to face and be able to be to do what we know and what we love, and to just be right out there on stage. So thank you again. I hope you enjoy this last day of our festival, and I know you will, and have a wonderful experience watching this show, and And again, thank you all and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Drew David Dyer, and I'm a junior BFA actor at Wayne State University. This year I had the immense pleasure of bringing together a bunch of artists to produce a play called Our Dearly Departed Catfish. In this play, we were able to develop a lot of characters based around the actors themselves, and that was something that was really special and unique. We were able to also create a scenario that was funny and outgoing, as well as something that is kind of relatable for today. I hope you enjoy this fantastically funny play and have a wonderful evening.
You holding it steady?
Yeah.
You steady? Hey guys, it's Peter. I'm out here living life to the fullest. Meeting people, making connections. That's what I'm about. Alright guys, I'm gonna go hit the slopes. Peter out.
I will remember you.
Peter was my first love. When I heard he passed, I thought, God must be playing a cruel trick on all of us. He was so spiritual, a real man of faith. And it is what broke us up. I just couldn't be as pure as Peter. Rest in peace, Peter. You're in God's hands now.
I will remember you.
Peter, what can I say that hasn't been said? You made my freshman year of college so effing awesome. Sorry for my French, but Peter just brought out the fun side in anyone. And he and I, we just shared this passion for old roadsters, vintage cars. It was like his religion. I'll pour one out for Peter.
Peter was, I don't really think I knew Peter. That's it. That's all I can say.
I will remember you.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for getting us all together, Rex. That's really sweet of you.
Uh-huh.
So glad to see the faces who also loved Peter. God bless him.
Can you believe it? It's terrible.
Awful. Seeing his mother crying like that, and his father.
Oh yeah, the dad. Big masculine guy like that and just openly weeping.
Moving. I was just blown away by you, Rex. I mean, Like, how could anyone expect you to have the words? I mean, you two had barely been dating long, like half a year.
Not that long. Few months online.
You must just feel, I don't even have the words for it.
I'm processing.
Well, process away. We're here for you in like a sisterhood of solidarity and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I actually wanted to know, did any of you ever meet his family in person, like while you were together?
Never, but he always talked about his family, so I really felt like I knew them all. It was actually nice. I know it's maybe inappropriate to say, but nice to put faces to the names today.
Yeah. Yeah. But who doesn't talk about their family? Like, I mean, I think he talked about them a normal amount.
They were closer than others. He and his dad were practically best friends.
Had you met him? The dad?
No, I dated Peter freshman year of college and it was after parents weekend, so I like just missed meeting them. He once got us tickets to this killer car show, but like last minute Peter got a stomach bug, so it never happened.
God, this is just like so tragic. He wasn't even 21.
Yeah, he couldn't even legally drink.
You did though.
Yeah, everyone does.
I don't.
I'm just saying, he's not.
Rex, you've been really salty since we all hopped on the call.
If there's something you have to say on the day of our dear dead ex-boyfriend's memorial, then say it. Say it now.
I will.
Yeah, the guy just died. Have some class.
Well, I...
Go ahead.
I don't think any of you really knew Peter.
I know Peter. I can't believe you'd even try to say that.
Rex, this is really not the time to be busting our collective balls here.
Can I show you all something?
I don't know why we are enabling her. Rex, this is denial. It's part of grieving.
I'm not grieving because Peter is not dead.
Enough! Can't you see we're all hurting?
Yeah, I see it, and I don't like it because I can prove to you all that Peter Johnson is not Peter Johnson and he is not dead either.
How do you bump this bitch out of our Zoom room?
I'm not the host, so I don't think we can.
Oh, well then, Rex, you should go.
Okay, I know you don't believe me. I didn't believe it either. And some anonymous person sent me this.
Hey, Gotcha Nation. I'm Peter Tanner, and this is my video audition for Gotcha TV. My most recent project was actually 6 years in the making. I got 3 women to fall in love with me, and then I staged my own funeral and streamed the whole thing live. You wanna know how I got away with it?
What the fuck was that?
I know. I was shocked too.
I don't believe this. This must be a joke.
No joke. And if you want more proof, I have another guest in the waiting room.
Hey, Gotcha. Thanks for...
Hi, Peter.
Oh my god, you're alive.
Jesus!
Oh, fuck. No. Listen, ladies, I can explain.
But you lied to us? Your name isn't even Johnson?
Lied is a strong word. I like to use the word played.
You used us all to get in some stupid catfishing show.
I did not use you. We all did this together.
Who consented to that?
And what about the funeral? Your dad with all the tears.
Some amazing actors, right?
This is bullshit. Let's bump this dipshit out of the Zoom.
Wait. Just give me a minute to explain, please.
I mean, I got a tattoo of a car for you.
Maybe we should hear him out. Give him the benefit of the doubt, and then let God judge him later.
Look. I know you're all probably like really pissed off, but like,
No, we thought you were dead, so.
but like, wasn't it pretty amazing though? I mean, I got all these people to come to like this fake funeral of mine and say all this nice stuff about me. And I mean, it was like one of the greatest pranks I've ever pulled. I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, seeing all these people coming together, connecting in a time when we're all just so isolated.
He dated well before all of this. You couldn't have known there'd be a global pandemic.
Well, yeah, sure, of course. But like, there's always something, right? I mean, I just thought that thing was, I don't know, screens. And now it's so crazy because screens are actually the things that are keeping us together.
I'm gonna be sick.
And think, it would be so cool when I share this video with the world. I mean, think of the buzz we're gonna get.
Buzz? You broke our hearts for Buzz?
No, I filled your hearts with, like, our love, for fame.
Get me a barf bag.
See, aren't you all glad I unearthed this scum?
Glad. I'm mortified. How could you, Petey?
Oh, Wendy, baby, don't be mortified. What you and I had was like out of this world. I mean, our spirits were intertwined. You care so much about people, and it made me care so much more. Like that time that we did those soup kitchen Sundays. I mean, I never knew how amazing it would be to give back like that.
It was special.
And you, Tam, that time that we did those crazy go-kart races, I mean, I have never seen you smile like that before. Just the rush of wind across our faces.
I felt free.
Exactly. You see, it was all for a greater purpose.
A greater purpose, right.
Rex, T-Rex. I mean, this was practically your idea. I mean, I honestly, I cannot thank you enough.
My idea? What are you?
I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, I've been playing Peter Johnson since I was like 13, but like you are the one that said my love for like pranks and like shenanigans would make for great TV. I mean, you thought I was so fucking funny. And I mean, we were both quarantined and having fun with each other through this just bleak ass time. And I just thought, you know what? You're right. Now is the time to go for it.
Ladies, this was not my idea. Please don't listen to this loser.
Rex, own it. Just like own it. I mean, you and I pulled some amazing socially distant pranks. Like that time that we ordered all those pizzas to Arnold Schwarzenegger's house. And like that time that you found that old video from that bitch from high school and like TikToked her into all those My Pillow commercials. I mean, you are the prank queen. And I mean, you were like crazy depressed before I came along.
That's enough. Yes, the pranks were fun, but don't air my shit out like that for everyone to hear.
Isn't that what you're doing?
No, and if you cared so much about us, you'd say sorry. At least you'd apologize.
But I do care.
Yeah, about your fame.
Well, yeah, maybe I do. But maybe you all do too. I mean, when? This is gonna get like that big charity you want to do, the spotlight that it deserves. I mean, just think of how many people it could help. And Tam, you've always wanted to reach out to your birth mother. I mean, you could use this exposure as a platform for that. And Rex, you
can finally be free of being held to like your parents' high standards of you. I mean, I'm telling you, the release of my fake funeral will show your stuck up dad the truth about you and all those pranks and the way that you've totally just let loose, you know? I mean, aren't you ready to be free?
You're not even gonna say you're sorry? Oh, to hell with it! Let's take this piece of trash down! Rex, you better have been recording all this.
It's been rolling since we started.
Send me the file and I'll blast it.
Wait, no. This is mine to share. This is my masterpiece.
And now it's ours.
No, please. I won't use any of you. I won't use any of us for my gotcha tape. But please, just let me be the original poster of this, please.
Oh, Peter. Thanks for making my submission tape to Gotcha Nation even more epic than I could have ever imagined. And now, may this prank rest in peace.
Bye-bye, sucker.
You in hell!
Wait, no.
To me, Freedom Players is a space to explore. It's helped me grow in confidence, and it's challenged me to be the best actor, designer, playwright, and leader I can be.
Freedom Players gave me the strength to create and liberate with my art and to really make an impact.
There's a family that you're born in, and a family that you can choose. Freedom Players is the family that I chose.
For more information on how to join the Freedom Players, contact Belicia Charnel Hines at belicia.hines@wayne.edu. Freedom Players. Unite, create, liberate.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Monsioni, group leader of Over Soon. I wanted to give a huge shout out to my group for being dedicated and determined to create such a beautiful piece. Please enjoy our piece, Over Soon. It's about the years that have passed on Zoomland and creating an escape, because we all just want it to be over soon. Thank you.
means being open to new perspectives, listening to each other, learning from one another, growing together, and holding each other accountable while we continue to build a community where every member is valued and supported.
What does SAC mean to me? It means community, a place where I can go and feel seen and heard as my true, authentic self.
Join today. Contact your rep for more information. The reps are Tyler Hinton, Morgan Listenby, and Taylor Craft.
Hi everyone, my name is Ann Stein, and I had the pleasure of assistant directing Each in Its Own Way by Devon Redmond alongside Alex Morrison. I'm here to kind of talk about our process and how we were able to put together this show. Originally what we were intending to do was have each person film scene by scene their lines so that we could stitch them together in our editing process and have it feel like a cohesive show. Unfortunately, doing the first scene like that took about a week of editing, and that was no longer a feasible timeline. So we put our heads together, and what we came up with was putting together a Zoom recording and having it be spotlight view so you got the same effect. We had a lot of fun, and Devon put together a beautiful script. It was a very collaborative experience, and it was super neat to get into theater when there currently is no live theater. So we're really grateful to have had this opportunity. We would love to thank Marcella, our grad mentor, and Ariana, our stage manager, who kept us going and kept us in the know. They are the reason that this project succeeded. So we hope you enjoy Each in Its Own Way by Devon Redmond. Thank you all so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's final contestant for the social impact portion of tonight's event, Miss Karanina Thomas.
The thing that I care the most about is racial and economic equity. I strive to make this country a better place for everyone. I volunteer 20 hours a week for the ACLU, and on weekends I volunteer with the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, where I help those who have been wrongfully convicted gain their freedom. But what I hold closest to my heart is the annual trip I make to the San Carlos Apache Reservation, where I help feed families in need. This is why I deserve to be Teen Miss Michigan, so I can continue doing all this important work. God bless you all. God bless everyone.
After careful consideration, this year's Teen Miss Michigan is the beautiful Miss Karanina Thomas. Let's also give a round of applause for our runner-ups. They really gave it their all, but there can only be one Teen Miss Michigan. We hope that you've enjoyed yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you at next year's competition. God damn it, Roger! How many times did we rehearse those light cues? Do you know how hard it is to remember your lines when there's a spotlight searing the back of your cornea? 'Cause I fucking do. I swear, this isn't my last year working with these Neanderthals. I'm gonna shoot myself.
Did I really win? Holy shit!
Congratulations, Miss Thomas, or should I say Teen Miss Michigan.
Thanks.
You know, between me and you, I can't believe the judges bought all that community service bullshit. I mean, most of the girls exaggerate, but I think you went a little overboard.
It's not bullshit. Me and my friends have been volunteering together since we were kids. You should join us sometime. I can pass along some information if you want it.
No, I don't think that suits me. But I hope you keep that sincerity in the Miss Michigan pageant next year, sweetheart. It'll really give you an advantage.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna compete, actually.
What? You're practically a shoo-in after winning Teen Miss Michigan. There are 100 really nice young girls who would kill to be in your shoes. I'm really just about to throw that all away.
Like a moldy shit sandwich on rye toast. If it's not for me, it's not for me.
And you're funny, too. Fine. Suit yourself. But it really is such a shame. You are a beauty. Here's my card. The cell's on the back.
I'm 18.
Or as I like to say, legal in all 50 states. It was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Thomas.
What a creep.
Actually won?
I know, this is insane.
Well, how do you feel?
It's funny. I don't really feel any different.
Well, with the scholarship prize, at least you won't have to worry about how you'll pay for Florida State. Look at me. I get sad just bringing it up. You're going to be so far away. It's not too late to come to Michigan with me, you know?
That's too close. Way too close. My parents would be expecting me to come home every weekend. And also, I didn't get in, so there's that.
This sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys.
You're the most popular girl in school. You'll have plenty of other friends who are going to be at Michigan, too. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but they aren't you. Jesus! She's gorgeous. Now I see why you've been doing this for all these years. You think she's single?
Wow. Seriously?
What? You don't think she's hot too? Oh, relax. I'm just kidding. We haven't been seeing each other for months now, though, and you've been sending hella mixed messages. Do you really like me, or am I just some phase?
I think that I don't know.
Hey, guys.
Well,
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Did it. I mean, I'm not surprised at all since you're clearly the most beautiful girl here.
Meh.
I'm not uplit. Thanks, Joe, but what are you doing here? I thought you had to work, and what if my parents were here?
Are you kidding me? This is what you've been working towards since we were kids. I mean, there's no way I would ever miss it. Besides, Whit gave me the clear.
Honestly, I thought I'd be happy if I won, but
What? You mean the thing you hate doesn't make you happy? Who would have thought?
I'm just shocked you hung in there for all this long. I would have bet you were going to stop years ago.
I know. It's just, I've been competing for so long that I'm comfortable up there. I've tried to quit so many times, but my mom would just tell me, this is what God is telling me that you need to do. But if you don't think that God's important, then go ahead and quit. Next thing I know, I'd be at some new competition.
Damn, that's impressive. She's not even Catholic.
All I can think about when I'm at these things is how much I'd rather be playing Fortnite or hanging out with you guys, but my mom just wants me to be normal so badly.
Hey, speak for yourself, weirdo. We are normal. I mean, I don't know about Whit, but I mean...
And so are you. Well, besides the fact that you've been walking in high heels for 10 years, and it still looks like you're balancing on thumbtacks, besides that, completely normal. Okay, well, normal-ish. I mean, we know you're weird, but no one would have guessed how you act on stage. And even if they could, who said weird was a bad thing?
I'm not gonna lie, it feels good being the center of attention. You glide onto the stage and all the spotlight's on you. Speaking of gliding on the stage, did you see when my heel got caught in my dress? I thought I was gonna face plant, but I managed to play it off.
Yeah, don't hate me, but I actually only caught the end of the competition.
You only caught the end?
Well, more like the applause at the end.
So you missed the whole thing?
Hey, look, a minute ago, you didn't expect me to be here at all.
It's all good. I feel terrible that you spent all of your birthday at work and then came to see me in this competition that I know that you hate.
Wow, I didn't think you'd remember.
Of course I remembered. You're my best friend. One of my best friends, I mean. You're definitely my favorite.
I heard that.
You literally always forget Karenina.
I'm turning a new leaf. And how come you're not giving Whitney shit? She's your best friend too, isn't she?
Oh, I told him happy birthday earlier. And I bought him Borderlands 3 as a gift.
Yep, and since she clearly remembered and didn't forget, what did you get me, Care?
I got you my undying friendship and this lucky nickel. Obama gave it to me, so you should feel really special.
Huh. I was hoping for something else.
Who do I look like, Oprah? I don't even have a job.
That's not what I meant, Care. I was hoping you'd let me take you out on a date. We could, actually give this a real shot.
Maybe, but I don't want to talk about this right now. I just want to enjoy the moment.
Okay, but I'm going to keep trying until I get a straight answer. And for future reference, I don't hate pageants. I just hate the spectacle and everything it stands for.
Wow, that's kind of everything. But you have to at least admit, the curls are stunning. Right, Karenina?
I mean, true, but there's only one that I'm looking at. I never missed a singles pageant. I mean, since we were kids, well, at least until today. Anyways, but look what happened. It turns out that my pretty face was just too much for you to handle. Maybe I should stay away for the next one too. Just to be safe.
Yeah, maybe you should do that, Joe.
Oh, you're such a smart ass. I don't think there's gonna be a next time though. Now that I won, I don't really think I want to do this anymore. I'll be going away to college soon, and it's a perfect time for a fresh start.
Oh, thank God.
I never said anything, but I never understood why you were so invested in these pageants.
Yeah, they're so...
What? Superficial? Shallow? Sexist?
I was going to say not you. I mean, you hate pageants and you hate makeup and high heels and the whole spectacle, but I just can't see why you put so much time into something that you clearly hate.
Don't turn your nose up at me, Joe. We can't all be Gates Millennium Scholars now, can we? If only there was a way for a little white girl from bumfuck to get college paid for. Oh wait, the pageant does that.
Look, I'm not turning my nose up at anyone. I'm just saying.
My parents are so proud whenever I get up on that stage. Even my dad's face lights up when he sees me in a pageant dress. You should hear him talking about me to all his cop buddies. He's so proud.
I ran into your dad the other day at the gas station.
Really?
Yeah, he was chatting it up with the clerk and I waved and he just glared at me. And I heard him call me, he said, "Goddamn spook," as I was walking away.
He said what?
What? No way. Do you mean on Halloween? Weren't you dressed as a ghost all day?
Care. I wasn't wearing the costume. And no, how many times I have to tell you that I was Trump's America? It was a social commentary.
You're ridiculous.
Care, I was not wearing the costume.
There's no way my dad isn't like that.
I mean, is it really that hard to believe? Your dad always treats Joseph like shit.
That's just because Joe's a boy and he's protective of me.
That's not what it looks like, too. So,
he's my dad, okay? I think I know him better than you.
Well, I gotta get home. My mom has some errands for me to run.
Hey, Joe, the pageant wants me to be on a float tomorrow in the Romeo Peach Parade. It would mean a lot to me if you guys were there. My parents always say that they'll show up, but they won't. They never do these days.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hi, Joe. I know. I know.
So, you just not gonna tell him?
I said I know. It's just, he's gonna be devastated. I don't know how our friendship is gonna survive it.
I don't think this is any better. You know, he's not an idiot. He sees we've been getting closer, and he's definitely going to be hurt when he finds out we've been sneaking around behind his back. Joe's my friend too, and I don't like lying to him.
I'll tell him.
When?
I'll tell him.
Fine. But you need to do it soon, or I will.
Sky is so dreary.
God, I hope it doesn't rain. I don't have a coat, an umbrella, a poncho, nothing.
Yeah, a true tragedy.
Hell yeah, it is. I just came from the shop.
I've never had a deep fried peach before. I didn't think they'd be so good.
Then why'd you get two?
Because one's the loneliest number in the world, and I don't want to put that negative energy into the world.
These peaches are actually fire, though.
Literally. I couldn't believe how quickly that peach stand went up.
What kind of idiot would dump frozen peaches straight into a vat of hot oil?
His wife was so pissed.
Aren't you sad we're all going to be moving away next year? I'm so jealous of you. I've always wanted to live in DC.
You know, you could have always come to Howard. I was a little surprised when you chose Michigan instead of instead of an HBCU. You're the one that cared. You're the one that got Care and I to start volunteering for the NAACP in the first place. I thought for sure you'd be off to Spelman or
Michigan offered me a full ride. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Oh, so you can just be bought now, huh?
Excuse me. Oh, I forgot. Now that you're accepted to Howard, you're super blackety black. Well, let me remind you, you're from Shelby Township and head over heels for a white girl named Corinna. Relax.
Yeah, but that's different.
Oh, is it now?
I'm gonna miss you guys like crazy.
Yeah, it seems like you'll miss Corinna a little more, though.
What? Are you jealous? I mean, you know I love you too, Whit.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure Corinna feels the same way you do.
Why do you say that? You know something that I don't?
It's just, you've been trying for 2 years, and even if she did feel the same, you guys are going away to different colleges. It's just a bad idea.
It wouldn't be the first long distance relationship in the world. I mean, we could make it work. I'm in love with Whit.
Fuck. Okay, listen, Joe.
Care. Come here, get her attention. Care.
Hey, I know this was a lot to ask, so thanks for working this parade with me. It's good to do something together for once.
Of course. I love you. I'm surprised you converted this van into a float, though. I'm so proud of you.
You should be proud, too. I would have never gotten it running up without you. I've never been too glad to have a mechanic for a husband.
But doesn't having those girls on the roof make you nervous though? Like, is it safe? Are there
Oh,
proper
it'll be
precautions?
fine. I made these cute little handrails from paper mache.
Paper mache. That doesn't sound very safe, Brianna.
Besides, we aren't going fast. Just relax, honey.
Okay. Okay. All right, listen. About the air fryer and that bet with Donnie, I know it was a mistake.
Nobody cares about the goddamn air fryer. The title to the car, though.
I know.
That's what I'm worried.
I know. I really fell off the deep end for a second, but I'm here now. Just trying to make up for it.
I know, honey, I know. It's very sweet.
Fucking Donnie, though. Can you believe that he...
Jarrell! Language.
I'm sorry. He just really knows how to push my buttons. Can you believe he got so wasted the night before his wedding that on the day of, it took him an hour to realize he showed up to the wrong church?
Oh, wow. His poor wife.
I mean,
he must have been...
The guy nearly misses his own wedding and got the nerve to call me a screw-up.
Donnie's an idiot, Jarrell.
Oh,
that's
I
just...
didn't say a thing when he lost his boat to Tommy in that stupid bet against the Lions. But every day it's another joke about me losing the car.
Well, it was pretty unsmart.
I'm just so sick of him walking around acting like he's better than me. Yesterday, I really gave him peace of my mind.
You can't keep letting him get to you.
He's here too, you know, with his wife. They're selling deep fried peaches in a tent at the end of the parade.
Oh, really? Well, that's nice at least.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, he said he didn't want to be anywhere near the route because if I was driving in it, I'd probably wind up killing somebody.
Honey, why do you talk to him? He's just trying to rile you up.
I told him, I said, I'm sick of your shit, Donnie. I really told him about himself. I said his breath stank. Nobody likes his wife goddamn casserole. I told him his children got unibrows.
You've got to calm down.
He talks big game, but I see him for exactly what he is. A grade A loser. And I bet my life he screws up before I do.
Not a bet I'd personally take.
Yeah, he didn't want to take it either. But he said the deed to our house would do instead, and that settled that.
Wait, what?
What the? Is this the stage from the pageant? Hello? Is anyone here?
Hey! Yeah, I'm down here in the orchestra pit. I got stuck and I can't see the door. I mean, thank God you came here. How did you even get down here?
I don't know. The last thing I remember is being on top of a float in the parade. It's so dark. This ghost light sucks.
Huh? I mean, yeah. It's always so dark down here.
Bit of an understatement. How'd you get stuck down there?
Here, hold on to this, would you? So I can pull myself up.
That's weird. This looks exactly like the one that...
Yeah. I tried to hide it from her, but it's no use. She'll find it down here eventually. I'll just have to keep it with me. Reach down and I'll grab onto your arm.
Why are you trying to hide it?
Whew, thanks. What are you doing here?
Damon, is that you?
This is exactly what you deserve.
What are you doing?
I never thought that I'd ever get a chance to repay you. I don't even know how you got down here, but I guess God does answer prayers.
I don't know what's going on, but Damon, I'm so sorry.
Sorry? You're sorry.
I didn't know what to do.
I don't care about your excuses.
Please just listen. I never meant to hurt you.
No, you know what? No. I want you to know what it's like to be forgotten.
You can't leave me down here, Damon, please. Damon!
No. I'm going to steal back the life that you stole from me. Good riddance. I hope I never see you again. Karenina?
Wait!
Finally woke up. They're going to run a few more tests. Thank God that girl called me.
That girl's name is Whitney.
I know what the girl's name is. I'm glad they were together, but those girls are too close. It's unnatural.
What do you have against her?
Stop changing the subject, Leo.
You're blowing this out of proportion.
You're listed as Karenina's emergency contact. The hospital was trying to reach you for 45 minutes. Where were you? You said you'd be at the parade.
I told you. I got paged to a crime scene.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I didn't hear the call over my sirens or something.
Because I talked to your secretary. She told me that you took the morning off.
Oh, we must have got our wires crossed.
I spoke to your deputy, too.
So you're harassing my employees now? I was at work. Stop imagining things. You're going to drive yourself crazy.
Are you seriously just going to keep lying to me?
All right. All right. I was at the rally in Macomb.
The Trump rally?
I didn't get the call because I left my phone in the car.
No, let me get this straight. You went to a Trump rally over your own daughter's parade.
Well, Jesus, Sophia, it wasn't her parade. She's just standing there, waving on top of a float. These Antifa rejects are taking over our country. This is a time where patriots everywhere need to show up and support the president.
See, this is exactly why Karenina wasn't going to even tell you about the pageant. You're embarrassing this family.
First they let the blacks tear down our statue, now they're trying to impeach the president. You're the ones that should be embarrassed. You both should have been out there with me, standing for what's right.
Karenina is in the hospital, and you were at a damn MAGA rally with those lunatics.
Those lunatics are fighting to keep our country. And what? Are you on their side now?
No, I'm not.
It's bad enough that those nitwits at the Association for Color have brainwashed Karenina into believing in Black Lives Matter nonsense.
Nobody is brainwashed.
My wife's been hypnotized too. Both need to snap out of it. Blue Lives Matter. You're the ones under attack.
Stop! Just stop! You lied to my face, Leo. You've never done that before. Not in 20 years of marriage.
Sorry. That was wrong. I just knew you wouldn't approve, and that breaks my heart. I don't understand how my own family could land on the wrong side of this thing.
And I don't understand why you're choosing to align yourself with these bigots.
They are not bigots. And they've got a point, Sophia. The blacks are ruining our country. I'm not saying it's because they're black, but they're ruining it all the same. Everybody's got to stand up for... Somebody's got to stand up for our way of life.
I don't like the man you're becoming. You're sounding more and more like one of those people.
Well, somebody's got to protect this country. Look, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I'm on my way to the hospital now. Is Whitney still there?
I'm sure she is.
I'll make it up to Karenina. I'll take her and Whitney out shopping or something.
Don't take that girl anywhere.
Are you serious?
When you get there, thank Whitney for calling me and then tell her to go home.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Stop using the Lord's name in vain.
What makes you think Whitney doesn't like boys?
All the parents talk about that girl. What will people think when they see Karenina and her out together? They'll think we allow that sin into our house.
First, you wouldn't let her see that Joseph boy anymore, and I didn't understand it. But I didn't like him. I didn't argue. I spent most days dealing with boys just like him. I won't lose a wink of sleep for sending him on his way. But now Whitney, too? You're gonna drive Kara away from us. She's an only child. That girl needs a friend.
I know what Karenina needs. I'm with her every day.
Should have stopped them all from playing with Karenina while they were still in grade school. Try telling you.
And I told you that that would make us racist, and that isn't about that. It's about the content of their character. It's about morality, and you would know what I mean if you were around more.
Well, I can't be around more because I'm working. I'm working so you both can stay in that damn house you love so much.
I know you work hard. It just feels like I'm raising Karenina by myself.
Oh, is that right? Well, where were you this morning? Stellar parent that you are.
Don't try to turn this on me. I told you I'd be leading a couple through marriage counseling.
You also said that you'd be able to balance being a mother, wife, and minister. It's your job to take care of this pageant stuff, not mine. My job is to make sure we don't end up in the poorhouse. That's the deal.
You are not going to sit here and blame me for this when you just got finished lying through your teeth.
I may have lied, but you've been neglecting this family for months.
I have not.
I was excited when you said you wanted to take your father's place and lead the church, but it's too much for you to handle right now.
Did I say your campaign for sheriff was too much when it nearly bankrupted us? No, I supported you. Spreading the word of Christ is something that's expected of my family. My father was a pastor, just like his father before him. It's not just my dream, it's a calling.
Well, your calling will have to wait, at least until Karenina moves out.
I've given everything to this family. Between you and your endless fundraisers and Karenina's pageants and...
So we're going to pretend that those pageants are for Karenina. She hates them.
I know what's best for my daughter. She just needs role models to show her how to act properly.
For God's sakes, Karenina, she isn't a child anymore. Here's the facts. You missed Karenina's pageant, you missed the parade, and I've been feeling neglected as a husband. This family needs you first.
You don't even see the hypocrisy, do you? Ephesians 5:25 says, "Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." If you love me, you will let me do this.
Ephesians 5:24. Now as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything. I am the head of this housewoman. You can resume your role at the church once Karenina goes off to college.
I'll see you at the hospital.
Fine. I'll see you.
I'm glad they finally let us in her room.
We'd only been waiting for 45 minutes. She's really lucky that this could have been a lot worse.
Paper mache handbars? What were they thinking?
Should I wake her up?
No, she needs the rest.
If I'm still around Mrs. Thomas, when Miss Thomas gets here, it's going to be pretty... It's not going to be pretty at all.
I know. But why again?
She probably thinks that I'm the reason Care grades aren't better or something.
Really? Karenina told me you snuck her out of the house to see a midnight show and got caught.
Oh yeah. That's right.
You're both terrible liars.
You my nurses?
Hey, Care. It's me, Joe. Your best friends, Joe and Whitney.
Are you okay? How do you feel?
A little confused. I feel like I'm seeing the world for the first time.
Well, you did take a pretty good tumble. Nothing like a near-death experience to really put life in perspective, I guess.
Remember that time you fell off your longboard? Oh God, Care. Do you remember that? You almost rolled over in traffic.
That was a pretty close call. I mean,
I don't want to talk about the past.
Sure. Are you feeling okay? Is there
I
anything?
feel like I've spent my whole life focused on things I can't change. I mean, it's a new day, and you know what? I wanna do something that I've never done before. I want to eat pizza.
We definitely had pizza last night or last week, but whatever
And
you
I
say
want it to
here.
be a meat lovers with hot sauce. Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds delicious.
okay, if that's what you want, then I mean, by all means.
Wait. What? You've been vegan your whole life. You might get sick.
I don't know how much time
okay?
I'll have left, and I'm not taking a second for granted. I want to try everything. There's so much to see in this world. I mean, when can I get out of here?
Whoa, slow down. Your parents are on the way, and we still need the okay from the doctor.
Honey, I was really worried about you. I'm glad you're okay. I mean, we were worried about you.
Yeah, when you fell, my heart dropped.
The only thing I could think was, who was going to stop me from strangling Joseph when he cheats in Fortnite now?
What's Fortnite?
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm not serious. I mean, it was a joke. It was a joke. I absolutely, for sure, know what you guys are talking about.
Do you feel okay? The doctor said you were perfectly fine, but they wouldn't tell us why you weren't really waking up. I mean,
Excuse me, Miss Thomas? Miss Karenina Thomas?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were talking to me.
I just wanted to let you know charging you soon. The psychologist wanted to speak with you first about the psych eval first.
Psych eval?
I'm sure it's just routine. Right, nurse?
Generally, when something like this happens, our psychologist is the first call, but I'll let the doctor talk to you about that. You all have a good rest of your day.
okay, thank you.
Well, at least it sounds like you'll be getting out of here soon.
I had some spare sweats in my car. Sorry in advance for the smell. They're all I had.
Ooh. Thanks. You didn't have to.
Anything for you, Care. I want you to be comfortable. That's the thing about clothes, right?
Mm-hmm. What is?
It's just that clothes are short and
Yeah, you lost me.
I mean, life's short. You know, it's too short. Just accept the clothes that life gives you. We should all wear the clothes we want.
Sure. Are you high?
What I'm trying to say is, I love you, Karenina. We're friends, but those aren't the sweatpants I want. I'm in love with you, and I think deep down you love me too, right?
What? She just regained consciousness. You can't ask her a question like that.
will you take me to get pizza?
Sure.
Then yes, I think I do love you.
Okay, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, chill out. We're having a moment.
She doesn't know what she is saying. She doesn't love you, not like that.
Why can't she? Because she's white and I'm black? You sound just as bigot as those MAGA folks.
This has nothing to do with what you just
Black
said.
love
It has
is
nothing.
one of the most beautiful things on earth. But this is the love I've found. Isn't it hard enough finding love that's true without also requiring it to be a social commentary?
Oh. Did you practice that? Look, I can see what I said at the parade bothered you, but I wasn't really trying to go there. Care. He thinks you're serious. I need you to help me out. You're clearly joking, right?
Joe is going to help me see the world, and we still going to get pizza, right?
Yes, of course. I get two. You want
Oh, yeah. and he's taking me to get pizza. So yeah, I think I want to be with Joe.
What? Okay, time out. Time the fuck out. Joe, you don't find anything odd with how Corinna's acting?
I mean,
What the? Damon, I know you can hear me. Listen, I'm sorry for what happened, but I can't change it now. This isn't what I wanted. I never wanted you to end up like this.
No. What I find odd is that first you tried to convince me that Karenina doesn't like me. Now, after hearing her say that she loves me from her own lips, you still believe it. You still won't believe it. Are you jealous?
What? I know. I just.
Please,
this is
help me get out of here. It's dark and cold, and I'm scared. Give me back my body, please.
Because I'll still be your friend, Whitney. You're not going to lose me. I love you too, just in a different way.
It's not that. This just isn't right.
Well, if you're not going to be happy for us right now, you should just leave.
We rode together, dumbass. I can't leave, but trust me, I don't want any parts of this. I'll be waiting at the car.
I'm sorry, Care. I don't know why she's acting like that. Hey, I got a surprise for you. I found some Big Red in my coat pocket.
Nah, no thanks.
Really? You never turn down Big Red.
Okay, I just wanted to let you folks know the psychologist will just be a little longer, okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay, I should split before your mother gets here.
What? I thought we were going to get pizza.
We are. Just text me when you get home.
Well, why can't we go now? I told you I don't want to waste time. And I really hate this place. I mean, it brings back such bad memories.
Well, we are still waiting on the psychologist to come back. So, I mean,
I don't want to wait anymore.
And more importantly, your mother would kill me, actually, literally kill me. Between us sophomore year, I'm surprised she hasn't shanked me in my sleep already.
What happened between us?
I know I'm not supposed to talk about it. It's been 2 years. You know, it happened to me too.
Wait. Are you? I want to talk about it. Let's get out of here.
Whoa. Did you forget the part about your mom murdering me? You need to stay until your parents get here. We'll talk later.
I mean, I'll just text them and say that I left with Wit. I mean, that would work, right?
Care, you're putting me in a bad position.
I mean, you seem to know me pretty well, but I feel like I'm just getting to know you in a lot of ways, and these questions that are burning a hole inside of me. This can't wait.
Fine. We'll get something to eat, and then I'll have Whitney take you home. Let's just get out of here before I come back to my senses.
Okay.
Care Bear, I'm sorry it took me so. I'm in the right room, right? Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for a Corinna Thomas. I'm her father. Can you point me to her room?
Yeah, you're in the right place. She was just here with her friend.
Damn it. I told Whitney I was on my way. Well, maybe they went down to the cafeteria or something.
Oh, the girl? She was here earlier. She was with a friend that was a boy, athletic build, about 6 feet tall. Yeah.
God damn it. We told them. See what Whitney knows about this.
I think it's okay. They seem very close.
We made it very clear that those two aren't see each other. And that son of a bitch thinks he's just gonna do what he wants. I'm gonna find them, and if they come back, you keep them here.
Sir, I have other patients. I can't.
I'm the sheriff of this city. Keep them here, damn it, and call me immediately.
Hello? Is anyone there? I can't be stuck here. I want to start my real life. This has to be a dream. It has to be. Hello? Who's there?
Care Bear, it's me.
Dad, oh, thank God, I'm stuck in this damn orchestra pit and...
Watch your language, Corinna. This is not how a lady behaves.
Mom?
Now you hold on. We're gonna get you out of there. Who did this to you?
No one. I fell in. Can you please just get me out of here?
She's lying. Do not bear false witness. It's the most basic of scripture. Something's gotten into her.
What?
Just hold on, sweetie. We're gonna get you out. But first, you need to tell us the truth.
It doesn't matter. Just get me out of here.
The truth always matters. Do you want to know what mine is?
Oh, stop, honey. She doesn't want to hear your truth. She's got better things to do.
Truth is, I think the world would be a better place without blacks. There, I said it. Are you happy now?
Dad, you don't mean that.
Do you want to hear my truth?
No.
I'm ashamed of you. My own child, possessed by a homosexual demon.
I can't believe you let Joseph defile you. I'm gonna kill that Damon boy if it's the last thing I do.
Oop, beat you to it. You're welcome, Corinna.
I never asked you to do that. I never wanted.
Oh, sweetie. But didn't you? Aren't you better off? Isn't that why you feel so guilty? Besides, can you imagine what people would think?
Yep. Would have been a real embarrassment to this family. Thank God your mother fixed it.
Yes, thank God.
If anyone's embarrassed to be part of this all-star bigot family, it's me. He didn't fix anything.
Oh, come on, honey. We know you better than you know yourself. You were just too afraid to make the right choice.
And don't feel bad. A teenage mother and her black son? He would have grown up to be a delinquent anyway. Your grandpa used to say, if you want to kill a weed, it's best to catch it at the root.
No, I'm not like you. I'm not like either of you. It wasn't your choice to make. It wasn't yours.
Honey, I know you're just getting in, but we need to head right out if we're going to make it to rehearsal. You're never going to learn those steps if you... What's Joseph doing here?
Hey, Mom, we need to talk to you.
Hello, Mrs. Thomas.
Hello, Joseph. We're running late, so you're going to need to talk with me later. Corinne, I'll get your things.
This is important. A few days ago, I took a test.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The only way to get good at algebra is repetition. You have to actually apply yourself.
The kind that you pee on? It was our first time.
Oh, God.
And
are you serious, Care? How could you let this happen?
Mrs. Thomas, I know we were young and we can't really take care of ourselves right now, but I'm not a deadbeat. We'll need help, but for the first few years, but then
Stop talking,
we
Joseph.
got it.
Karenina, are you certain? Maybe the test was wrong?
We bought 3 of them and they were all positive. And I've been feeling sick lately too.
I know that you may be upset, but my parents had my sister just a year older than us, and we've turned out fine all these years. We have a plan.
Stop
we
talking.
Can get through this.
Oh God, what will the neighbors think?
I know it's not, but with you all to support us, I mean, we can do this.
Not another word. Go home and don't come back here again. I will never allow you to come near my daughter again. Get out of my sight.
Mom, don't blame him. We both did this. Maybe we can make this work. I mean, we'll just need some help. Joseph, me, and Damon.
Care and I want this, Mrs. Thomas. We can make it work.
Is that right? You want to be a teenage mother, Karenina? You're going to spend every waking hour for the next 18 years to be spent taking care of a child?
I don't know.
You don't know, Care. We talked about this.
I know. I don't know.
Joseph, leave now. Right now.
Okay, but this isn't going away.
To do something about this before your father finds out. Get in the car. You cannot have a baby with that boy.
No, Mom, I don't want to.
Get in the car now, Karenina!
It's my body, and you can't tell me what to do with my body.
As long as you're living under my roof, you will do as I say. You will be getting rid of this baby, and you are never to speak of this to anyone.
I won't do this without Joseph.
Let me be perfectly clear. You will do what I tell you to, and so help me God, you will never speak to that boy again. Do you hear me? Tell us the truth, Karenina.
Tell us your truth.
It wasn't your choice.
Thank you for taking me to get pizza. I didn't expect you to be so nice.
How does that one song go? If you don't know me, but seriously though, did you think I was punching kittens in my spare time or something?
I mean, you're just so different from Karenina. I don't understand how you two could.
Lord Jesus. She's referring to herself in the third person now.
Well, Joseph thinks Karenina is very nice. That's why he's so in love with her.
I just don't understand how you could love someone like that.
You two are making me sick.
Stop it, okay? I know our feelings for each other might have caught you off guard, but...
You have no idea.
Care, we need to tell her the truth. Do you remember sophomore year? That night I got food poisoning.
Of course. We had to cancel our first trip to Erebus. It was right before Halloween.
Well, I lied. I wasn't sick. I was with Karenina. She came over to my house while she was having an anxiety attack, and the next thing we knew, we were in my bed. It's only happened the one time, but after that, I knew we were meant to be. Had something. Wait, what?
Care told me.
You told her?
Guess so?
Okay. I thought we'd tell her together, but it's all good. I'm just glad everything is out in the open.
Joe, Care and I have been dating for months.
Wait, are you serious right now?
Hey, your name is Joseph Michael, right? Yeah, I think they're talking about you on the radio.
What? Never mind that. What is Whitney talking about?
After falling from a float earlier this morning, teen Miss Michigan winner Karenina Thomas has been kidnapped from her hospital room.
What?
She was last seen leaving the St. John's Hospital with a black male named Joseph Michael. He is in his late teens and was wearing jeans and a dark-colored top. If you've seen anyone matching his description, do not approach him. Call your local authorities immediately, as the suspect is considered likely armed and dangerous.
We have to call Miss Thomas.
I thought you told them.
When would I have done that?
Or texted or something. Why didn't they just call us?
My phone's dead.
Where's your phone? Did you turn it off during the parade?
I don't know.
Didn't you put it in your purse? I need you to think quicker. Please find us.
Press the button on the side.
Let her know you are okay.
I'm not talking to that woman. It's her fault. She's the reason that all this stuff happened in the first place.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that right now. You need to tell your parents that you were not kidnapped. Hey Siri, call mom.
And what the hell do you mean that you two are dating?
Now's not really the time.
Oh my God, Care, where are you? We've been worried sick. Are you okay? Are you with Joseph? Hello?
Tell her just a few minutes from the house.
I need to know. Why did you make me kill my baby?
Baby?
What are you talking about? We can talk about that when you...
No. Before I say another word to you, I need to know.
This is ridiculous. We were worried sick. You have some explaining to do, young lady.
Answer me!
Because I love you. I love you, and I didn't want to see you throw your life away because of a mistake.
A mistake? You think I'm a mistake?
Yes, a mistake! You're too young to know what you'd want 5 minutes from now, let alone years.
You are vile. You didn't think about the life you were killing. Didn't that even mean anything to you?
Of course. I am a godly woman, but in the name of the greater good, God had the babies of Samaria dashed on... Why are you talking about this?
I had it wrong. This whole time, I had it wrong.
Are you with that Joseph boy? Is he putting ideas in your head again? This is why I forbade you two from seeing each other. I did it for your own...
Did you forget why you were calling?
You never said you were okay.
I hate her. And I hate Karenina too.
There you go with that third person bullshit again.
You hate your mother and yourself? Look, I know how horrible you must feel, but this is about Damon. We were 15 years old. 15. What kind of life would we have been able to give Damon? We both thought we just didn't want to say it. There was no way in hell your parents were going to support us, and my family doesn't have it like that.
That doesn't make it right.
You are the strongest willed person I know. So I know the only reason you would have went along with it. Your mother is your mother. Because deep down you thought it was the right reason to do. I don't know if it was right or wrong, but I know you did it out of love for our son. And nobody should hate you for that. And that includes yourself. But Care, right now, they think I kidnapped you. We need to figure out what we are going to do right now.
I'm sorry. I was just so angry.
That's not good enough. If they find us before we turn ourselves in, I'll be lucky if I get arrested. We are almost at your house. You need to explain this whole situation.
Joseph Michael, pull the car over now.
Oh, God. Where did they even come from?
What's happening?
It's okay. Stay calm. Care, will you just explain the situation?
Stop. Didn't you learn anything when you were volunteering for the defense fund? I'll call my mom. She'll know what to do.
Everyone in the car, slowly get out with your hands on top of your head. Do not turn around unless I tell you to.
Your phone's dead. Do you know her number?
No.
Karenina, are you okay? You, get down! Get down on the fucking ground and put your hands behind your head!
Sir, this is a misunderstanding.
Get off him! He didn't do anything!
We're not gonna let you hurt him!
God damn it, get off my back! What the hell is wrong with you, Karenina? Karenina?
Are you in there?
What? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna help you get out of here.
Thank God. Where are you?
What a philosophical question. Suffice to say, I'm wherever you need me to be.
What?
It's just so meta, but let's not get caught up in the details. I want you to close your eyes.
I really need you to help me get out of here. I don't know how much longer I can.
Go ahead. Close them. Do you remember our first play date? The first time I came over to your house in second grade?
That was so long ago. What does that have to do with anything?
There's something important that you need to remember, something that you forgot.
I just want to get out of here.
Then concentrate. Think back to that day. What do you remember? You want to play?
Sure. How about me and Care be airplanes and you shoot us down?
I don't like this game. Let's play something else.
Joseph, your mom is here. It's time to go home.
Oh man, I gotta go. I'll see you at school. Though this was fun, Care.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe. I've been meaning to ask you, why you're always staring at me while we're at school?
I don't do that.
You do sometimes, and it makes me think I have a booger in my nose or something.
I don't know. I think you look cool.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Well, I don't want to play airplanes anymore. Let's play with the toys instead. Have you ever played house?
No. What's that?
Here, I'll show you. Take Rainbow. She's my favorite. And I'll take... Now, you be the daddy and I'll be the mommy.
Okay. Now what do we do?
The same stuff all mommies and daddies do. Let's cook.
Okay. Let's make pizza.
Yeah, but how do you make pizza?
I don't really know. I guess we can do something else. My parents kiss sometimes, like this.
I never kissed anyone besides my parents. Have you?
Sure, I've kissed lots.
Really?
I can show you.
Okay.
What are you girls doing? That's completely inappropriate.
We were just playing.
Whitney, get your coat. I'm taking you home.
Wait, Whitney, you forgot Rainbow.
I want you to have her. My favorite for my favorite.
Karenina, put that toy down. You are not to kiss anybody, especially not girls.
I'm sorry.
Donna just enrolled her daughter in a pageant. I think it'll do you some good to be around some right-minded girls.
What's a pageant?
Do you see now?
I forgot all about that.
Karenina! Karenina, are you here?
Damon, I'm so sorry for what I did to you, but...
Name. Whew. I know your mom made you do it. I'm sorry for pushing you in there. I know you're not a monster.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you for what happened.
I don't know if I'll be able to forgive myself, though.
Speak your truth.
Damon, the truth is, there was a part of me that wanted the abortion. I was terrified of the life that would have been forced on you, but that fear was out of love, not hate. You have to believe me.
I know all of it. And I have something for you.
You were trying to hide this when we first met. Were you trying to hide it from me?
I know that what finds its way down here has meaning to you. But to me, it's just a toy. I took it because I wanted to hurt you in any way that I could.
It is just a toy.
Is it? Is that the truth? Is that your truth? I think it's time for you to get back to where you belong. I love you, Mom.
Believe you. Was all of this necessary?
I told you it was an accident. I was just trying to arrest the boy.
Accident, my ass. You just didn't know it was Karenina trying to stop you.
Watch my mouth if I were you. As soon as Karenina wakes up, I'm taking you to the precinct.
Ouch. Did I hit my head?
What were you thinking jumping on my back?
We were just trying to help our friend.
Quiet. Karenina, you're not one of them. You need to stop acting like it.
One of them?
I said quiet. And what the hell were you going on that you couldn't take... And what the hell was going on that you couldn't take a second to let us know where you were?
Stop yelling at my friends.
Are you telling me this boy didn't kidnap you?
His name is Joe, and you've known him for years. No, he didn't kidnap me.
Then you just said to hell with our rules then. We forbade you from seeing each other. This house will not descend into anarchy like the rest of this country. There are rules. Are you okay at least?
She was knocked unconscious twice today. Of course she's not okay. Why are we even here? You should have called an ambulance and let the police deal with the two of them.
Didn't hurt herself at the parade. That's not why she was at the hospital.
What are you talking about?
She fell off the float, but she didn't hurt herself. You would have known that if you were there.
You were the one that called and told me she was unconscious.
She fell off the float and landed on the coach, Carter, in his inflated peach costume.
I can't trust a word you say. You're just as bad of an influence as Joseph.
Whitney's not a liar.
You won't be seeing Karenina anymore after this stunt. I should have known better than to let Karenina associate with a heathen like you.
Honey, we haven't had a chance to talk since I got back from the hospital, but they're right. Doc told me she didn't hurt herself in the fall. He said she suffered some sort of episode.
Well, it's good to know how you really feel, Miss Thomas.
What does that even mean?
A psychological break is what he said.
Psychology is just what sinners use to justify their behavior.
Seriously? You don't believe in psych?
Our daughter is the picture of mental health. This is absolutely ridiculous.
No, I'm not. I've been depressed for years. Junior year, I stayed in bed for weeks at a time, and the only time I left the house was when you made me.
You were just being a teenager.
When I won the pageant, I thought it would make everything better. I thought all the anxiety and guilt would go away. And when it didn't, I think something snapped in me.
So that's why you've been acting so strange?
Wait, does that mean that everything that happened between us is...
Stop this nonsense. I wasn't born yesterday, Karenina. So it's just a coincidence that the day your name is all over the TV, you decide that your parents' rules don't mean anything anymore?
She's telling the truth.
No one asked you. Let me assure you, young lady, this elaborate lie is not getting you off the hook.
Didn't you hear a thing that I said? I don't care about the damn pageant. I never have. The truth is, if you weren't so scared of who I am, then I never would have competed in the first place.
Now hold on just a minute.
What in God's name are you talking about?
I'm gay.
Stop egging on your mom. You are not gay.
I'm sorry, Joe, but the truth is Whitney and I have been seeing each other for months.
You two are dating?
Sorry, Joe. I tried to tell you so many times, but you didn't listen.
What about sophomore year? Didn't that mean anything to you?
It meant the world to me, but Joe, I was depressed. I was living a lie, and that night, I was at my lowest point.
What in the hell are you all talking about?
Ignore her. She's confused from hitting her head.
No, Mom. I'm through sweeping my life under the rug because it's inconvenient. Sophomore year, I was pregnant.
You were what?
Joseph and I, well, it was just once. I was trying to prove to myself that I could be straight, but it didn't make a difference. The truth is, I'm in love with Whitney.
I'm gonna kill him. We should have never let their kind around our daughter.
Her kind? You two are pathetic.
How dare you?
He's right. You're the biggest bigots I know, and I'm ashamed to be a part of this family.
How dare you talk to us like that? We're not allowed to leave this house for a year unless it's for school or church.
I've been making excuses for both of you my whole life, but that ends today.
We are not bigots. This is a God-fearing family. I know that you don't love that girl. You're just not mature enough to see this for the face that it is. Well, I'm not going to save your soul whether you like it or not.
Really? You mean to tell me the reason you rushed Kara off to go to that abortion had nothing to do with the fact that I'm Black? That your grandchild was Black?
Absolutely not. God knows my heart, and a mother knows what's best for her child, and that's why you can forget about going away to college. You're staying here where I can keep an eye on you.
What? You can't do that!
Wait. You knew about all this? About the abortion?
I didn't want to upset you. You just had so much going on at work.
That's bullshit, and you know it. You know I'd make you give up your leadership of the church, so you decided to lie to me. Well, this is the final straw. You can kiss your calling goodbye. I can't even look at you right now.
There is nothing that you could have done except for make things worse.
Oh, that wasn't for you to decide. I'm leaving, and when I get back, I want you out of this house. You're no longer a daughter of mine.
Are you proud of yourself, Whitney?
What? How is it my fault that you lied? Actually, how is any of this my fault?
You ruined our family.
If the truth can ruin our family, then maybe it should be ruined.
As much fun as this has been, I'm going to try and get as far away from your family as I can now.
I thought about pretending I was gonna have Damon marry you and just fake it, but eventually I would have resented you for it, and that wouldn't have been fair to you. Are we okay?
I don't know. I need time to process. I'll talk to you both later.
That sure was messy.
Maybe, but it's out there now. I said my truth, and that's all I can do.
Hello everyone, my name is Nandi Jack and I am the group captain for the choreography Subtle Changes. A couple things about our choreography: we all collaborated together to create the movement. It was a collective idea to make the theme happiness. In general, we wanted to send a message of happiness and good energy, and so I tried to pick out really pure moments and happy thoughts that I think people could register with someone speaking, as well as seeing movement that is very beautiful, again, that we all collaborated with in my group. So I just really am proud of everyone, and I'm so happy for you guys to be able to see it. Thank you.
You know that feeling? Like, are you ever having a really good day? And whether you're doing something with your friends or your family, but you're just having a good day, maybe you're by yourself, and you just like look at what's around you and you're so happy and content, and like not even content, you're more than you're like ecstatic. And I think the times that feeling comes has so much more to do with how you take initiative in your life than what's actually happening. Like a sunny day in like March when it's warm for Michigan and you can roll down the windows in your car and listen to your music and you're by yourself and you just feel like so overwhelmingly grateful to be alive. Or, you know, when you're looking at something really pretty and you're just awestruck by the world that's around us, or you're with a person and you just can't believe that someone that good exists and that like you get to be around them. And I think we need to create more of those moments for ourselves that give us those little sparks of joy, because we can't just like sit and wait or think those things will only happen when we're doing something really abnormal or special. I think those things exist in our little everyday lives and the idiosyncrasies that come with who we are. And yeah, I think that means all the difference when it comes to enjoying yourself on a day-to-day, like enjoying your life.